Brian, I'm back again with another video. I have a 2009. I sold my 2000 Honda Civic GX. This is a 2009. I'm going to show you how to change the high pressure fuel filter that's located on the back. First thing, I have my car up on these Rhino ramps I got online. They're rated for a much heavier car, so I can easily slide under there. These are the tools that I'm going to need. I got my crescent wrench to take off the housing for the fuel filter. I can use this as well. This is for the plastic cover that covers the whole housing and the manual shutoff valve. I'm going to use a size 6 Allen wrench to take off the bleeder. And this is my fuel filter that you can get online. Okay, so now I'm going to slide into the car, show you where to turn off the manual shutoff valve. Again, you're under the rear of the car. This right here is the shutoff valve that I've already turned. This is on along the same line as the fuel. It means the fuel can go through the lines. And this means it's shut off. So all you have to do is do that, turn it to the shut off position, and then we're going to take our wrench and remove these 5 screws or bolts and take this housing off. If you want a more in-depth video, I have one that I did for my 2000 Honda Civic that goes has a lot more explanation. I recommend you checking that out as well. This is going to be a quick video. What we're going to do is turn the car off when we have the manual shutoff valve to the off position and run the car out of the remaining fuel in the lines to depressurize it. Should only take about 2 minutes to do this, so I'm going to let it run so you can see exactly how long it takes. Okay, going back under, you can see I dropped the plastic cover. I guess there was only 4 bolts. So to show you, this is the housing that we want to put the Allen wrench on and to bleed it, to take this little cap before we take the outer cap. So let's do that right now. This is a high pressure system, so you should let a professional do this. Kind of giving you a disclaimer, I don't want to take any responsibility for anyone getting injured, but if you bled the system, there should be no pressure left in here, but still be cautious. It is high pressure. I usually stay back. And let's crack this. There you go. And you see some oil dripping. What people say online is that this, let me get my wrench out of the way. This means that there's oil somewhere from the fuel you're getting, and that's what the filters prevent, is the oil getting into your injectors. My car hasn't been done. It's 30,000 miles. They say to do this every 30, and then the front low pressure every 10 for this generation of Civic. But I called the dealer. He said, you know, just do them if you want. He sees not that much problems with the fuel filter change, so you can do both at 30. It's all subjective, you know. The more you do it, the cleaner your fuel is going to be. I have been getting a stuttering when my car's been starting. It's been like, so that kind of tells me that all this oil, from what they say online, is coming from the fuel station pumps, seeping through into the oil from the actual pump. Hydraulic fluid or whatever. So you can't guarantee that the fuel stations are going to maintain their filters for their system or whatever they do. So this is your safe bet on keeping your engine lasting a long time. This is the worst I've seen it. It's only 30,000 miles, and I've had like 4 of these Civics. They're all year 2000, and I've never seen it drip like this. So I'm going to clean this out and then remove this case. Okay, so I have the iPhone 6 now, and I used to have a holder, but it actually doesn't fit this model phone. So this one, I just put the crescent wrench over and make sure you know which direction it's going to go. This way to come off and that way to tighten. I'm going to go ahead and put the phone down so that I can concentrate and not hurt myself or my phone, and then I'll show you what it looks like after. This wasn't that bad. Only hurt myself a little bit just torquing it, but you can see that I'm just unscrewing it, and you'll see that the filter is still there, and you can see that there's a drip of oil on there. So this one really seems like it needed replacing. There's even oil in here, and the kit comes with a new O-ring, so I'm going to replace that. I'm going to clean this out. It also comes with a new plug, and I'm going to go ahead and use the new one because I don't know, I just want to use as much new stuff as I can since this one is pretty dirty. Here's what comes in the kit off a seller on eBay that I purchased from. There's a bunch of little O-rings that, there's 4 of them. Kind of excessive, but I believe they go to this deal. I'm going to reuse this and then I guess just save that one in case, because this one has no oil on it, and this is the filter, so be real careful with that one. Okay, so all you do is just simply kind of wiggle it off. Oh man, this one is, yeah, it's, I don't know, this is way worse than the last one. So it's a good thing I'm changing it. I wish I knew more about why these get so dirty, but I fill up at so many stations, it's just impossible to find out. Okay, so I'm going to clean these things up and put them back in. So I cleaned this out a little, just be careful, don't bend anything. I cleaned this guy, put the new O-ring back, and I have this new one. So what I need to do is to put this new filter back on, being very careful. Make sure it's snug up on the top. And then this guy, I want to make sure the O-ring is seated in there. And then slide it on over. Thread it in there. I'm just going to get it hand tight. And then I'll take my new little plug, a bleeder plug. And you might want to use the old one, because maybe it's better factory or something. But I'm going to tighten this down. Get it pretty tight. Sorry I don't have torque specifications, but and then I'm gonna tighten this guy. I'm gonna do it with 2 hands so I get more leverage. Pretty tight already with 1 hand. Just gonna snug this back up just to make sure. And then repressurize. Before I put the plastic cover back on, I'm going to turn the car on, make sure it runs, make sure there's no gas smell and everything's okay. Then I'll put the plastic cover on and you're good to go. So make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll put up some more videos. Thanks. Looks good. into the car. I don't smell anything. Well, I smell the old stuff, but yeah, so everything's good.